Kazakhstan has introduced a temporary ban on the lease of agricultural land by foreigners as well as the purchase of state-owned plots by country citizens. A corresponding decree was signed by the President Nursultan Nazarbayev. The moratorium will last until the end of the year. Over the period of moratorium, the state agencies will have to conduct a lot of work. On behalf of the head of state, a special commission under the chairmanship of the Deputy Prime Minister, Bakijan Sagantayev, was created at the government. In addition to government officials, it will include representatives of all relevant government agencies and NGOs. Together, they will conduct a large-scale and detailed explanation of the land code norms that arouse the disputes and misunderstandings among the local population. As a result, they will need to develop optimal approaches and present them to parliament members. Firstly, it is necessary to thoroughly study the norms, explain everything to the people, and reach a common solution with the parliament. Only in this case the moratorium will be lifted. Otherwise, it will be extended. We do not need a law that people do not like. We do not need a law that people do not like, but it should be explained how the removal of the land code norms would affect the development of agriculture. Of course, those who are engaged in agricultural work, farming, and animal husbandry are aware of this. The President has instructed the Nursultan Party to explain all the disputed points of the updated land code in cooperation with a nationwide coalition of democratic forces. The political movements, social organizations, and media will be exchanged in explanatory work. Regional governors will hold events to clarify the ideas of the land code amendments to the inhabitants of towns and villages. The expressive our will of our people indicates that particular norms of the land code amendments, those that were to come into effect on July 1st, were not sufficiently debated in the society, especially in rural areas. The members of the chambers of the Kazakh parliament will carry out explanatory work. However, the most important thing Nursultan Nazarbayev has put on emphasis is the transparency of civil service. Apparently, there are laws that relate to everyone but not significantly for the society, and there are laws that are very delicate for society, which applies to this moratorium and specific norms of which require a lot of discussion. This may be some other bill, not necessarily the land code, but those norms that may trigger great public response.
Больших обсуждений требуют отдельные нормы.